Once upon a time, in a far, far away kingdom called Kuloli, lived two beautiful princesses, Princess Lauren and Princess Helen, along with their parents, Queen Sally and King Mark. They all lived together in a beautiful castle by the sea, where they sunbathed all day long and ate delicious barracuda every day. One day, Princess Lauren and Princess Helen decided that they wanted to go on an adventure. They were bored of sunbathing and eating fish all day. They decided to go to the magical land that they'd been told about their whole childhood, the magical land of England. So they got on a magical unicorn and flew across the sea all the way to England. They got there and immediately Helen was stolen. It was a very sad time. She was taken away to a land called Cornwall, and she was kept in a castle and forced to be a slave. She had to serve drinks to all the posh, rich, fat English people. It was a very sad time for Princess Helen. Meanwhile, Princess Lauren had escaped, and she lived a happy life. All but the fact that she knew that her sister Princess Helen was locked away doing manual labour. It was not a good time for Lauren. But one day, Helen had been so amazing at serving drinks to all the posh, fat, rich English people that the keeper of the castle said to her, "Helen, I've seen how sad you are that you're apart from Princess Lauren, and seeing as you are such a good server of beer, you may go for 1 week to visit your sister." Helen was so excited, and she immediately jumped on the nearest unicorn and galloped all the way across the land back to the Kingdom of Fleet, where Princess Lauren had been residing. They were reunited and they had the most beautiful time. All week long they rode horses and walked through the beautiful English countryside and had a jolly good time. But then the end of the week came, and Helen knew she must go back to be captive in her castle in Cornwall, for if she did not, the penalty was a life sentence of cleaning dishes. Princess Lauren was so sad to see her go. She cried for many weeks, and once she got over crying, she went absolutely mad, and she spent all her time drawing massive eyebrows on her face. She stayed locked up in the castle and Fleet because no one else wanted to hang out with such a lunatic. And that is the end of the story. Now, I know that is a very sad bedtime story, and I'm sorry to depress you, but the reason I've shared this story with you is because it is a true one, and it is an appeal, and if anyone can free Princess Helen, if you are out there and you are a big, strong, handsome Prince Charming and you can rescue Princess Helen, the reward will be 5 bags of gold coins. And yes, they are the edible kind, but you weren't complaining at Christmas, were you? Alright, love you. Mwah. Good night.